Hey, WikiDeek here. Just do a quick update for the week on the LA Kings and other things NHL. I do spy with my little eye the most anticipated minor league game in Los Angeles Kings history. Yes, the V-Man returns to competition tonight, the Vilardi. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll post a link below. The game apparently is viewable for free on Facebook. If you're not on YouTube, well, you're screwed. You can't watch the game. No, I'm sure plenty of other people will have the link. It's Facebook / bunch of numbers, couple letters, bunch of more numbers. You know the deal. But I'm sure if you go to the Facebook AHL page, they'll have a link there somewhere. So Vilardi, he's back. Now, I know how this is going to go. So I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't react the way you're going to react, knowing full well you'll still react that way. Vilardi, he, based on the line rushes, it looked like he was going to be the 3C in tonight's game. And again, the goal, just to get through the game healthy. He's probably going to look pretty pedestrian. He's not going to look like anything that you've seen in the YouTube highlight videos. He hasn't played in a year and a half. I can already see tomorrow on the boards. He sucks. Oh my God, worst first round pick ever. He's never going to help us. Oh my God, we should trade him. Trade him. The guy hasn't played in forever. Even Struthers, whatever his name is, the Reign coach has said, we're going to talk to him on the bench, see how he's feeling from a legs perspective. And he's not expecting anything out of him. Again, the only goal in this game, it's another step in the rehab process, get him to play. Just get him through a game healthy so he gets a little confidence in his body, and then go from there. It's going to take some time for his game to come back, particularly the finer points. It's going to take some time for him to be confident enough in his body that he will actually attempt some of the things that he used to do. Again, this is a guy that loved playing against the boards, and he was an absolute war hog. He dominated the puck along the boards. Well, obviously, if you have a back injury, that might make you a little hesitant along the boards. So let's give him time, let him play out, and see, if his game evolves. And the people who are saying, Vilardi will be up in 3 weeks. No, he won't. No, he won't. The Kings just gave him 8 months off, from skating, whatever the magic number was. You think they're going to start rushing him now? No. So anyways, I know tomorrow morning, first thing I'll read on the boards, Vilardi sucks. He's terrible. Patience. And I know in our society, the P word is no longer allowed, but try to have it. Just try to have it. Playoffs. Speaking of a lack of patience, the Kings are 1 5 of 4, 4 or 5. 9 of 10, 12 of 15. Nope, they are still 3 games under 500, but yep, nice victory over the Oilers, huh? And a lot of people, because Kings have won 5 straight at home. Playoffs, we're going to make the playoffs. We could be the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, you might want to go look at the Blues roster before you say that. The problem with the Blues wasn't really that they didn't have the talent like the Kings. The problem was they really didn't like their coach. And you saw what happened when Berube came in. Sudden big change. Now the Kings playing better. I'm happy for it. Losing sucks. I fully agree. And I'm feeling a lot more confident about my 85-point prediction at the beginning of the season. But I think this game, all it really told us was that when the Kings play the structure and they don't make any, significant mistakes, then they can compete. I thought the Oilers were pretty sloppy and pretty bad, to be honest. I'm sure Dave Tippett will have some words for some of their players. That goal by Mike Smith, that Mike Smith gave up at the end of the first period there. Whew, that was brutal. And yes, I know it was tipped, but he's an NHL goalie. It wasn't like it was massive deflection. He's got to stop that. He certainly got to close his freaking pads so that Brown can't score there. And obviously, Dave Tippett agreed based on who came into the goal in the second period. But I mean, you look at the team, and even winning that much, you could see we had some problems. There were periods there where, Amadio, who had been touting his 2C, he got dominated. Yes, he scored a goal. It was kind of the weird goal. I mean, have you seen a goal like that in a while? That was pretty strange. But the rest of the game, Amadio, I think he was playing a little above his talent level, and it showed. So got to wait. Now they moved Jeff Carter back to 2C there for a bit. He was actually 2C and then 2, out on the wing as well. Again, older guy. Not sure that's ultimately what they want to do. He needs less wear and tear, not more. But nonetheless, so if you think in playoffs, the Kings would have to go something like 37-21 or 37-22 in their last 60 games here to get up to around 95 points, which usually what it takes, a little less, a little more, depending on the year. Is there a possibility they can make the playoffs? Sure, who knows? Particularly, you look at the Pacific. Pacific teams are being weirder than usual. We have Vancouver went on a tear, and then they followed that up by losing 8 out of 10. The Ducks look like they're toast. I'm sure you saw and enjoyed them going up 4-0 last night and somehow managing to lose 5-4. That's got to be a soul crusher. And then Vegas is a disappointment. San Jose is a disappointment. The Flames. What the hell happened to the Flames? You look at the Pacific. To me, the best team is really the Coyotes. And we saw what they did to the Kings. As a Kings fan, you're probably in denial, but let's be honest. If you looked at that game objectively, the Coyotes dominated the Kings. And again, I think that's just kind of what we're going to see here this year. When the Kings play really good teams, they're going to struggle. But can they make the playoffs? I doubt it. And again, the question isn't, can we make the playoffs? The question is, can we make a cup run? Who cares if you make the playoffs in the first round and get squashed? I mean, we want to make cup runs. So to me, we need to lose again this year, and it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. There's 6 top prospects in this coming draft that would really help the Kings, and so sucking it up for another year certainly I think would be advisable. Now, obviously, the NHL team is going to play as hard as it can, try and win as much, and that's perfect. I'm happy with the season as far as things have gone. I mean, even with the bad games, you see a team that's competing, a team that's playing hard. Particularly the earlier games in the season when they were scoring a lot. That was fun. But all in all, playoffs, still have my doubts. And honestly, I'd rather see them lose. Around the NHL, go check out Morgan Frost with the Flyers. He's a center, first-round pick, 2017, same year as Velarde. The Flyers finally bought him up. They usually hold their prospects down. This is a Hextall pick. And the kid went into the Flyers lineup immediately at 1C. Yes, first line center. And he's been tearing it up. And the Flyers veterans still screwing things up. But Frost has been very, very good. So you can see the benefits of somebody a team taking their time to bring a prospect up. The Leafs. What do I think of the Mike Babcock firing? I don't care. The more important question, white or dark? With Thanksgiving coming up, this is the big question. And it better be dark, because if you go white, I fear for your soul. Dig out.